Hey, World Entertainment, and hot on the heels of the story of Stephen Yeun leaving Thunderbolts, we now have the other rumour that Avengers 5, formerly the Kang Dynasty, will no longer be released in 2026 amid continued changes to the Multiverse Saga. Oh my. What's crazy about this is this movie was already moved from 2025 to 2026, and Avengers 6 was pushed to 2027. And now they're saying it looks like this might be pushed again. So let's have a look at what they're talking about when it comes to this. There are a great many conflicting reports about Marvel Studios' plans for the Avengers franchise, though it's becoming clear in recent months that both Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars are undergoing major changes. Majors. Michael Waldron is now believed to be writing both movies after previously lending his talents to Loki, boo, and Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, boo, replacing Jeff Loveness on the Kang Dynasty. Avengers 5 is even thought to have lost its title in recent weeks due to the fallout from Jonathan Majors' continued legal issues. Two things on that one. Number one, his continuing legal issues? No, he was fired because he was found guilty in his case. As for Jeff Loveness, yeah, that dude just quit. He was like, I'm out. And that seems to be a continuing problem with Marvel right now, is everyone's quitting. Even one of the head writers for Ms. Marvel, and then they were one of the head writers for the What If Season 2, quit right as Season 2 of What If finished or aired. I know it's on. I'm not sure if it's finished. Did anyone else know it was on? You really didn't promote this one. But even they said they're out. So Stephen Yen is out. Loveness is out. This writer is out. It's kind of falling apart for them. So Marvel Studios isn't giving up on Kang, but the villain is expected to take a back seat in the Multiverse Saga and may not be seen again until his ultimate variant, the Beyonder, which will be weird and disjointed because not just have they been building Kang up to be the big bad for all these new phases, but they made sure, which was a stupid thing to do. I kind of get why they did it, but it was still a stupid thing to do. They made sure to show you that every variant of Kang was Jonathan Majors. Probably shouldn't have done that. You probably should have shown that there could be different versions, being that it was a multiverse. But no, you made all of Kang's variants across the multiverse Jonathan Majors. And did that come back to bite you in the ass? So with Kevin Feige looking to get back to quality over quantity, yeah, right, it seemed doubtful for a while that all those MCU movies and TV shows would arrive in time for the next assemblage of Earth's mightiest heroes. And last year's Hollywood strikes have also done little to help matters. Now Scooper Alex Perez is claiming to have learned of plans for Avengers 5 to slip down the release calendar. Be advised, Avengers 5 is not coming out in 2026, he claimed on X. There is still much work to be tended to, and too much to be set up before they can dive deep into the upcoming Avengers movies. The problem he's talking about there is there's too much to set up. No, they already set everything up. That's the problem. Because the setup was Kang, and now that's out the window. Everything is suggesting that they're going to recast, and for some reason people seem to be against the idea of recasting. They think it should just be scrapped. They probably should never have started with Kang. Kang was always a bit of a weird choice. They should have went with Galactus, but whatever. Recasting is the obvious answer, but why recast it then if you're going to drop the character until probably Secret Wars? In terms of the movies moving again, do I believe they're going to push it from 2026? I'm not 100% sure. I don't really see it happening. I think it's far enough out that they can put stuff in place. But then when you think of everything that's probably set up, they have to do so much reshoots now for other properties because they were setting Kang up. It really is a bizarre situation that they put themselves into. You know, they could have sorted this out. They could have done a Johnny Depp. It's a good thing they didn't. They waited until the verdict came in. But they could have done a Johnny Depp, and as soon as the allegation came out, went, you're done. But they couldn't do that because he was a black man. Let's be honest, that's why they didn't do it. We all know that's the reason. But now he is found guilty. They sat on their hands for so long waiting that they weren't even putting in plans for if he was found guilty. That's quite obvious because everything is getting reshot, delayed, pushed back, all the rest. If it doesn't come out in 2026, could they do the unthinkable and release 2 Avenger movies together in the same year? Because I don't see them wanting to push Secret Wars to 2028, because that's already scheduled for 2027. And don't forget, these movies were meant to come out earlier. I believe what was the Kang Dynasty was meant to come out next year, 2025, and the other one was to come out 2026. It might have even been possible that Kang Dynasty was meant to come out this year. I can't quite remember, but I don't see them wanting to push the movies that far down the line. So could we possibly get 2 Avengers 5 and 6 both in 2027? I guess time's gonna tell. And let's be honest, it's gonna be a disaster by the time they even get to these Avenger movies. Will Marvel even be in a good place to tell those stories? They're not in a good place right now. It's all a disaster. The Marvels has just been beaten at the box office by yet another disaster for DC with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. It's just destroyed the Marvel's entire global run in a couple of weeks. That's not good. And if that trend continues with the upcoming slate that they have, which is a disaster to say the least, they're in massive trouble. And will they even be going ahead with not 1 but 2 new Avenger movies? And keep that in mind as well. It will be new Avengers. It's not going to be your Iron Man and your Captain America and Thor and stuff. No, it's going to be the all-girl boss. Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel, Monica Rambeau, the Black Widow. Who else is in there? Shuri as Black Panther. It's going to be that crap. Good luck to them. That's all I can say. At least DC pulled the plug and wants to restart, even though they've made a mess of that as well. It's all done, isn't it? It's all done. Anyway, with that, I'm done. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.